What's up, YouTube? I was on YouTube earlier today, and I found a deck that I thought was interesting that I've played for a while. And I heard that topped 8 here recently, well, like a few weeks ago, and I saw his build, and I was curious if how it actually worked out as well as it did, so I wouldn't say copied it, I took a few ideas from it, and integrated it with my version, and wanted to see how well it works. So I'm going to show you it, and I'd like you to leave comments, ideas, suggestions, and just understand that I'm still in the testing process of this. So it is Fabled, and I main 3 Cerberus, 3 Chawa, 3 Grimro, 2 Ganesha, 2 Kashano, 2 Cruz, 2 Tengu, 2 Thunder King, 2 Super Nimble Megas. These are my tech cards. Actually, in this deck, it actually, I think, works really well. I'm still testing the idea. But the reason I like this is because when he flips, you can go either Chawa or Cerberus, so it's an easy 6 or 5-star, or even just a Fable on the field. Either way, it's a free tuner. So, and then just one thing in, I had the idea to run the tour guide engine in here, but my only issue is that it means I have to main Exceeds to put Kashano in the grave, so at the moment I'm just going to back off from it. One morphing jar. I'm debating on taking him out or leaving him in, because he's situational, because I don't want my opponent to get a plus as well as me, so one plague. The top 8 did not main a plague, so I just wanted to see if it worked out. And then 1 Trag, 1 Dandy. The top 8 build mained a Lurie instead of a Dandy. I like Dandy overall. And then Trag, just because he can do so much shenanigans, it's ridiculous. That's it for monsters. It is 25 monsters, and it is a heavy monster count, so I'm trying to bring it down, which if I do, it'll probably be the Super Nimbles, the Trag, and maybe the Tengus, but that's about it. Spells, 1 Mind Control. This is the staples, just Darkhold, Monster Reborn. I don't like heavy, nor MSTs. I think they're dumb, and because I just don't fear backfield as much as I should. 1 Reincarnate. I did like the set too, but I'm going to put it at 1 to see if it keeps its consistency. If it doesn't, I'm going to put it back at 2. 1 Card Destruction. I will most likely take this out at some point, just because half the time it feels like it's a dead draw. And then 2 Dealings, just for speed to send out the deck and for the discarding power. If I do take Card Destruction out, I'll probably put the 3rd Dealings back in. That's 8 spells, I believe. And then traps, I do 1 Decree, because I do not main a lot of traps, so Decree's pretty useful in here. 2 Bottomless, it's mainly just staples. 1 Judgment, 1 Warning. I don't do the full Solemn Brigade because life points are a necessity for Fabled, and I'm such a pro because I end up drawing both of these every duel, and it's dumb. So, and then 2 Mirror Force. I thought of siding Decree and putting like a Dimensional Prison or a Compulsion, but right now I'm just going to keep the Decree. Side deck, or extra deck, it's still incomplete. I'm still looking for 2 more cards that I have in my stuff. I just haven't pulled them out yet. But it's pretty standard. I actually don't even have it organized, so you have to deal with it. 3 tokens, all from the Legendary Collection thing. These 2 I'm attempting a trade off. This I'm going to keep, so. 1 formula for the Dandy Chilwa Blade. You know. The 4 stars, I do 1 Kadabi, 1 Unicorn, and 1 Armory Arm. I thought of taking Kadabi out. He's pretty dead sometimes. Unicorn, it's really good. So, it's a necessity. It's a skill drain pretty much in a monster. And Armory Arm just for the instant Armory Arm. I do triple Reagan. Top 8 build had only 2 in it, but I like 3. I like draw power. I'm greedy. You know, works out. 1 Tour Guide, or 1 Hyper Librarian. For the synchro shenanigans that this deck can do ridiculously. I do 1 Valkyrus, 1 Stardust. I thought of making this a Thought Ruler or a Scrap Dragon, one of the 2. I just like draw power because I'm just that greedy. 1 Black Rose, 1 Iron Chain, the random 6 and 7 star, because Fabled don't have a 6 or 7 star, which is dumb, but I'm eventually going to get a Ancient Sacred Wyvern in here, because that drops OTKs like no other. And then the 10 star Leviathan. I'm tempted to put a Mistworm in here, just for the 9 star, that way no matter what situation I have a Synchro I could go for. And that's it. That's my build. Oh, and side deck. I side 1 Thunder King, main 2. When I played Gladiator Beasts and I main Thunder Kings, I normally ended up siding them out because I don't think they're as useful as the common player does. 1 Chain Interference, 1 Needle Sealing, staple side deck stuff. I main the Kitty Cat because I hate Dark Bolts. They make me really, really mad. So I do 1 of him and triple Gemini Imp, all for Dark World. I side the 3rd Cruise because even though I hate Dark Worlds, they do make my deck have incredible pluses. So 2 Crows, also for Dark World. If you haven't noticed, almost half my side deck is dedicated to Dark World because they make me mad. 2 Shadows for Dark Worlds and Inzectors, because I'm seeing Inzectors having a lot more play. 2 Snipe Hunter. Normally people like to put MSTs. I like Snipe Hunter because I get the discard and possibly the pop, and he baits out Bottomless like a boss. And then the 2nd Decree. And that is it, so leave comments and talk to you later.